Arrested in Phuket under Thailand's Immigration Act after an Interpol Blue Notice. Tracked down by Thai authorities, their detention follows a cross-border manhunt which was sparked by Indian police alerts. Goa police are now pushing to secure their custody as questions mount over their alleged crimes and dubious excuses during this escape. CNN News 18's Arunama brings you this exclusive report from Bangkok. Listen to this.
From Goa to Phuket to Bangkok, how did the Luthra brothers really get away from that burning inferno at their bar and finally fall in the net of the authorities here in Thailand? Hello and welcome to the special broadcast. The CNN News 18 tracks down the cat and mouse game that has been played by Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra. Over the next few minutes, we'll recap how they escaped, how they were tracked down in Phuket, and how life has been at this immigration center in Bangkok before facing the law of land in Goa. It all began with this picture. Luthras captured on camera at Phuket immigration after an alert from Indian immigration authorities. They were allowed to leave Phuket airport, but the cat and mouse game had begun. 7th of December 2025, Delhi airport was teeming with the passengers who were facing the massive cancellation from Indigo. But then one flight took off, 6E1073. 4 days later, we are tracking the same flight because on that flight were two fugitives of law. The Luthra brothers were trying to flee the country as per Goa police investigation around the same time. This was the time which was about 1:15 when they, as per Goa police investigation, booked a flight to Phuket via a very popular web portal which books tickets internationally. So just about 90 minutes after this blaze took off, or this blaze started in their bar in Goa, where 25 people lost their life, including their employees. Majority of people who died were their employees. The Luthra brothers, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, were moving through these corridors of Delhi airport towards Phuket. They were spotted at Phuket. The journey that we are trying to recount shows that it doesn't really take much time. That particular day, yes, like I said, Indigo passengers were facing massive cancellation, massive delays, but immigration hardly took any time. Less than 5 minutes, you were through immigration, and then once you had crossed immigration, in spite of that lookout circular, there was no stopping the Luthra brothers. The LOC or the lookout circular says that you must stop any fugitive at any port, but that LOC actually came minutes after they had already crossed the immigration counter. They were next spotted at the Phuket airport, where their biometrics and other details were being taken. And the last known location as per Goa police is also Phuket. Goa police has now requested Ministry of External Affairs to consider revoking the passport of the brothers because only then can they be forced to return. In the interim, the anticipatory bail plea in Rohini court is also pending. They've said that they went to Phuket on grounds of work. So they were there because of work reason, and suddenly this has happened. Now we'll have to wait and see if the court in Rohini really finds this argument favorable, whether anticipatory bail is granted or not. But the Goa police, the Interpol, because there's a blue notice, and the Ministry of External Affairs are all working in tandem to ensure that the fugitives of law are brought to justice.
गोवा पुलिस और सेंट्रल एजेंसीज सीबीआई हो या मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स, इनका मैं बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं कि विद इन द 4 डेज जो एक्चुअली फायर इंसिडेंट गोवा में हुआ, इसको 6 लोगों को हमने अरेस्ट किया। जो एक्चुअल क्लब ओनर थे, जो 3 क्लब ओनर थे, उसमें से एक क्लब ओनर को हमने दिल्ली से उठा के गोवा में लेके आए। दो क्लब ओनर जो उसी दिन सुबह जो इंडिया छोड़ के थाईलैंड चले गए थे, इनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करते वक्त हमारे गोवा पुलिस ने उनके एलओसी खोली, उनको ब्लू कॉर्नर नोटिस जारी की और रीजनल पासपोर्ट ऑफिस को उनका पासपोर्ट कैंसिलेशन करने के लिए भी हमने डाला। और जब सीबीआई गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के सहकार्य से उसको थाईलैंड से गोवा लेके आएंगे, मैंने जो कहा था कि इनको विद इन द शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ अ टाइम हम इनको अरेस्ट करके गोवा लेके आएंगे। मैं जिन एजेंसियों का मदद हुई है उन सब का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ, क्योंकि इन्होंने प्रॉम्प्ट रित्या, इतने बहुत ही विद इन अ शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ अ टाइम उन्होंने प्रॉम्प्ट केस क्रैकडाउन की है।
Thai authorities couldn't detain at this point since Goa Police's lookout circular was restricted to Indian territory only and Interpol was yet to intervene. So this is news that is just coming in that the Luthra brothers have been detained. They're being brought to the Phuket airport. Immigration services will ensure that all their immigration documents are checked and after those legal formalities are completed, the brothers are likely to be handed over to Indian authorities. What we are told is that on the outskirts of Phuket, they were in a resort from where Thai authorities first identified them, and then the process of detention was carried out. Interpol was informed, and then the Indian authorities were also taken into confidence. So their run away from the law of the land is finally coming to an end. The detention came as India moved swiftly to convince Interpol to issue the blue notice against Luthra brothers. But it was love for Indian food that perhaps did the Luthra brothers in. Sources say they were identified by Thai immigration at Patong when they stepped out for some Indian food. Authorities tracked them back to Indigo Hotel and detention followed. The Indigo Hotel in Patong is where the Luthra brothers were picked up on the morning of Thursday. This is the second hotel, we are told, where they checked in. Initially, they checked into a separate resort here in the Patong area, but subsequently they moved out. Perhaps they thought that this neighborhood, if you see, very touristy neighborhood, a lot of eateries, the beach is not very far from here. There are some Indian restaurants also in this particular area. So we are told that they moved into this location, and on Thursday morning, this is the location from where they were finally detained. The Thai authorities were aware of the movement of the Luthra brothers, even though they tried to evade authorities upon more than one occasion. They first drove from Phuket airport to a separate resort, and this entire area of Patong is very touristy. It has a lot of resorts, a lot of tourists moving around, a lot of Indian population as well. And perhaps that's what the Luthra brothers thought, that this would be a good place for them to evade the law. But Thai authorities detained them in no time, and now the process of carrying out the paperwork, the immigration work is being carried out so that they can be deported to India to face the law of the land there. Thai immigration spokesperson confirmed to CNN News 18 that Luthras have now been arrested under Section 12 of the Thai Immigration Act. Spokesperson of the Immigration Bureau, Paul Major General Choingrong Rimphidi, told CNN News 18, on 11 December 2025, Phuket Immigration arrested two Indian guys. One, Saurabh Luthra, Indian national, passport number XXXX, last digits 521, and Gaurav Luthra, Indian national, passport number XXXX, last digits 478. They are arrested under Section 12(7) of the Immigration Act. They are subjects of an Interpol blue notice. Now, Phuket Immigration revoked their visa permission to stay in Thailand and already transferred them to the Immigration Detention Center at Sua Phlu, Sathon, Bangkok. So the stay of the Luthra brothers in Phuket has been extended by one more day, it appears, but not because they wanted it by choice. The Thai authorities, after detaining the Luthra brothers, first took them to the Patong police station. They were detained from the Indigo Hotel in Patong, after which the immigration police, you saw those pictures, their credentials were verified, the photographs of them with their passport, handcuffs in hand, that was shared with the Indian authorities. And then from the Patong police station, they were brought to this immigration center in Phuket. That there is a detention center here as well. Those who are found to be in violation of Thailand's visa norms, they are usually brought here. So at this immigration center, paperwork has been going on since morning. But in the interim, there was also that bail application hearing, the anticipatory bail plea case that was being heard. So I think Indian authorities were also waiting to see the outcome of that particular case. Now, what authorities tell CNN News 18 at this point is that there are two possibilities. One, that the duo will be immediately deported from Phuket and taken to Delhi, and from Delhi onwards onto transit remand to Goa. But there's another possibility, and this also looks very likely, that the duo, the Luthra brothers, will be taken towards Bangkok. Bangkok is where their passport revocation formalities will be completed. The visa that has been granted to them by Thai authorities, that will also be cancelled, and it will set the stage for deportation to Bangkok and from Bangkok onwards to Delhi. So that's the legal position at this moment. This detention center would see a presence of perhaps Indian authorities also overnight as they figure out the best strategy to ensure that the Luthra brothers are brought to face the Indian law as soon as possible. That detention center will be quite crucial in the next 24 to 36 hours. This is where they have been housed after having been detained in Phuket. They were brought overnight from Phuket to Bangkok, and the Immigration Bureau investigation wing is where they have been lodged as per sources. So how soon will Goa police expect their custody? We're told Goa police is hoping that at least by Wednesday, they should be able to take custody of the Luthra brothers. Primary question for them would be, were they aware of the discrepancies as far as fire control mechanism at their bar was concerned? Who advised them to run away from India? They pleaded that, they were here for work purposes, an argument which is not acceptable to Goa police. Interesting details reaching CNN News 18 also reveals that craving for Indian food perhaps did the Luthra brothers in Phuket. There are a lot of Indian restaurants in Pat Patong. As per sources, Thai police identified the Luthra brothers when they were trying to get a food packet from one of those Indian restaurants. Their craving for Indian food also established when they sought Indian dal, sabzi, etc. at the Phuket Immigration Center, the detention center. Here, however, at the Bangalore facility, things may not be that comfortable for them. There are multiple nationals who are at this detention center, and in terms of hygiene, etc., and overall facilities, previous human rights organizations have raised concern. So it will be interesting to note what happens from here on. Monday, it is expected the court proceedings on behalf of Thai authorities will begin, and then perhaps an Indian team will come here to Bangkok to take them into custody and take them further to Delhi and Dira. Goa police is hoping to get custody of Luthras by Wednesday, a move the accused stalled to their level best by seeking anticipatory bail from a Rohini court in Delhi. From epilepsy to Thailand was a work trip, all excuses were used by the Luthras to seek bail. Goa police asks why a work trip had to be planned at 1:17 a.m. when the fire was still blazing at their bar.
There is no construction license given. There is no technical clearance order, completion order, occupancy certificate for even occupying the said premises given by any of the authorities. Now, to our knowledge, that this, we've been told, our information is that this structure has been existing for some time now. Now, it will be very speculative on my part to put an exact date or figure, which I don't do, till the time I confirm from the records for when this thing was constructed. But I leave it at that as the structure stands today, the structure has no fire safety requirements met. Okay. Now, under Chapter 4 of the National Building Code, there are certain fire safety measures that have to be taken, which have been incorporated under the Goa building rules and regulations in Goa. None of those safety features have been incorporated. So, leave alone, they don't have an occupancy certificate. These persons were running a commercial operation. Now, very surprisingly, they have got a tourist trade license to run these operations there. Now, the persons who have granted this should also be held liable. The owners, yes. The owners of the premises, the Luthra brothers who are operating that commercial operation, yes. But what about the others? I'm talking about the persons who have facilitated this thing to happen. There have been trade licenses issued. There is tourist under the Tourist Trade Act, the tourism department, under the tourism minister, Mr. Rohan County, he has issued all these licenses for running the establishment there. Now, how do you give this tourist trade, tourist trade licenses to a structure which doesn't have any permissions whatsoever? And if it is their case that they have not given, how did they allow it to continue without in an illegal structure? They should not have allowed a tourist activity to take place in an illegal structure. So also, the Town and Country Planning Minister is also equally responsible for the mess that has occurred here.
Tough questions await the entrepreneurs who are now fugitives of law. In Thailand, this is Arun.
All right, for more on this, we're now being joined by Arnima, who has been bringing us all the ground updates from Bangkok, Thailand. Good afternoon, Arnima. Of course, now it is how they stepped out for a meal that was really their undoing in Thailand. The Luthra brothers were also given to understand, as per sources, that the entire deportation process is in the last stage, and maybe perhaps in 24 to 48 hours, we can expect them back in India. What can you tell us?
See, so there are two versions. One is the official version from the Thailand Immigration Police that we have received, which says that, the official order that has to come from higher authorities, they're calling it the commander level confirmation, that is yet to reach them. So once the commander level confirmation comes that the deportation must be carried forward, then perhaps they will approach the court and get the visa order, visa cancellation order, and the detention, the deportation order signed by the appropriate authority. So that's as far as the official version that we received from the Thai authorities. But the legal team of the Luthras and the family members, they are hoping that by Monday itself, they could see some movement as far as the deportation process goes, because Saturday, Sunday, we have been reporting weekend means the entire government machinery here was shut. Monday is when the government machinery starts to function again. So the family members, the legal team, people who are assisting the Luthras, they are hopeful that by Monday itself, there could be some movement. The emergency certificate was crucial because the passport was cancelled. What we are learning by way of sources is that Indian authorities have prepared the emergency certificate, that it's ready. So from the Indian side, all paperwork done and they're ready for the deportation of the Luthras. However, Thai authorities have to follow their own legal procedure. That is what is taking time.
Absolutely. So here's hoping, of course, that there are no more procedural or bureaucratic delays going forward. That being said, once they are back in India, what really awaits them here? That's going to be the next big question, Arnima.
Yes, so two things. Goa police will seek custody, but before that, a transit remand will have to be taken. If they land in Delhi, that's the most likely approach, that they will fly from Bangkok to Delhi. And once they land there, they will be taken, the arrest will be shown by the Goa police, post which they'll be produced in a magistrate's court, and a transit remand will be taken to take them to Goa, where the actual questioning will happen. It will be the same process if they land in Mumbai, which is also a possibility, but we are given to understand that Delhi seems more opportune at the moment. They will be questioned. There's a charge of culpable homicide not amounting to murder against them, so they'll be questioned on that charge. They'll also be questioned about who were the government officials who were aiding them. Was this knowledge available to them? That fire safety mechanisms were being flouted at their premises. They've tried to blame the manager. They've said that they went to Thailand for work purposes. So they will have to back up all these claims that they have made. Goa police will have a detailed questioning, minimum 14 days, extendable to more.
All right. All right, Arnima, thank you so much for bringing us the updates on this. Of course, we'll continue to track all developments on this front very closely. And with that, also, we're going to